Welcome to another episode of Crochet with Shay. I decided to stop doing episode numbers because some of them are loading and some of them are not loading. So since some of the episodes are loading and some of them are not loading, I decided not to do episode numbers. That way people won't be saying, well, where's episode 1? So I'm not even going to do episode numbers anymore. Just going to say, welcome to another episode of Crochet with Shay. I am attempting to make a dress. If you've been following me, you know that sometimes I like to divide the yarn. So this is what I started out with. This is the green, just like a sea green and white. The dress is going to be sea green and white. And I don't want it this thick, so what I do is I divide the yarn like that. And that's one of the reasons that it takes me so long to finish something, because I divide the yarn in half so that I can make a lighter. Now sometimes you can find thinner yarn and sometimes I can't. Sometimes I have yarn because I go in the store and I say that's pretty and I get it and then I just put it there, and then when I look at it I decide what I want to make, and once I look at it and decide what I want to make, then I decide if it's too thick or too thin. If it's too thin, I double it up. If it's too thick, I divide it. So I'm attempting to make a dress. Like I said, what takes me the longest is dividing the yarn. This is the furthest I've got on the dress so far. And I am hoping to have it done by Easter. Like I said, the dividing part takes time. Plus, I'm not as fast as a lot of people that you might run across. I'm not as fast as them. Sometimes I suffer with carpal tunnel in both wrists from doing hair. So I can't, like they, and I've never been real fast anyway. So some people are super fast. Some people are super slow. On top of that, I have a lot going on. So since I have a lot going on, I don't always, if it's something that I'm doing for somebody else and I'm getting paid, then it's going to take priority. I'm taking a break from what I'm working on, and this is what I'm working on. This is a paid client. She ordered 3 ruffle hats, and this is just part of the hat that I've been working on. That's part of it, and then the ruffles are gonna go around. And she ordered 3 of these, 2 khaki, and she ordered a fuchsia. This is the closest thing I found to fuchsia, just hot pink. That's the closest thing I found to fuchsia. And since I'm a salesperson, what I plan on doing is I plan on making the 3 ruffle hats, but I also plan on making 3 purses to go with the ruffle hats. And the reason I'm making the 3 purses to go with the ruffle hats is so that I can say, well, I made these purses also. What you think about these purses? And if she likes the purses that match with the ruffle hats, then I'll be able to make more money. So sometimes it's about, applying yourself, selling yourself. Anyway, I have one purse that I have 2 purses. One of them I took a loose. I had two purses that somebody ordered, didn't pay for. One of them, I didn't get very far with it, so I just I took it down because, like I said, the person ordered it, and then after they ordered it, they said they didn't pay for it. They just placed an order, and I told them, I said they ordered it that Thursday. They wanted it that Tuesday. Okay, so I started on it, and I asked her when she was going to get it, and she said Monday, and then she said, "Oh, I don't have a ride." I said, "If you want it Monday for Tuesday," I said, "I would have to overnight it." And I told her how much it was going to be for me to send it overnight. She didn't make a payment, so I took it apart. Matter of fact, um this is it. No. This something else getting caught up. I have yarn everywhere. This is part of the purse. This is the color that she wanted. This is the color that she wanted, and I took it loose all the way to that part, and I decided to do some granny squares because I have a purple blanket that I'm working on, and this yarn I bought 5 skeins of this, and I said with this yarn, the purple blanket, I have 2 purple blankets that I'm working on. This can go with one of the purple blankets that I'm working on. I don't have time to make something. I could have made a hat with it, but I said that can go toward the purple blanket that I'm working on. I can't stand when people are not serious and they place orders, and I go out and I spend my money to get the yarn, and then they don't pay for the order. And I know some people are saying, well, don't get the yarn until they pay for it. This is a hobby, and it's good to have a hobby that makes you money. So my thing is this: if I make something and one person don't buy it, somebody else will. So I'm not worried about that. But anyway, I'm going to finish working on this dress. This is the bottom of the dress. This is not the top, this is the bottom. I'm starting from the bottom and working my way up, so this is the bottom. Yeah, I'm starting from the bottom, working my way up. Um, I could have started from the top and work my way down, but I like to work from the bottom up. I don't know why I'm like that, but I do. But anyway, this has been another episode of Crochet with Shay. Ta-ta for now. Thanks for joining. Like, follow, subscribe, and share my videos. Thank you.